With the Dunedain on the brink of destruction, it is time we turn our attention towards the Blue Mountains, where Durin's folk reside. For far too long have the Dwarves amassed silver, gold and even mithril without paying proper tribute to the Iron Crown. It is time we seize these mines to fuel our war economy and bring death and decay to those who refused our Dark Lord's gift. The Dwarves of Ered Luin had time to prepare, whilst we still lick our wounds from a continuous onslaught. No doubt they will put up more of a challenge than the men of Old Arnor. Luckily, by capturing settlements like Fuirost and Imladris, we are able to equip our men with the finest equipment in all of Eriador. The warriors of the Iron Crown stand ready to serve the Lord of Angmar. Hello my friends and welcome back for episode 12 of our Angmar campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer, as the end of the Northern Dunedain is rapidly approaching. They have nothing against us. The only thing they can do about now is to try and reclaim Ost Gelon, which even that would not be successful, I think, because the Witch King is knocking at the door of Barketta, and that is, or at the very least should be, their final region. I don't think there's anything else that I should really be worried about at the moment. Yeah, I want to take care of the rebel armies at some point as well, that's definitely true, and I do want to prepare Fuirost for a Dwarven invasion, which I imagine will happen relatively soon. So I should look into upgrading that town rather quickly so we can get some better units, and I actually want to get that spy here just so we can keep an eye on the Dwarves. Besides that, I do have some cash to spend. Now someone did suggest that I should actually get the general here just to get some extra governorship, which I might do now that my economy is fixed, or well, close to being fixed. That definitely seems like a good thing to do. I want to get the Lord's Hall in Khandum because that of course gives me an even bigger recruitment slot of 5, which currently it is 4. And extra recruitment slots are always useful. So let's check what else we can afford. Imladris. What can we build in Imladris? We have, I think, the advanced blacksmith now. Yes, the advanced armorer, as it's called. So now we can get like super strong dudes. But first we need to get the culture, which is already at 50%. Never mind. Let's start whipping out some elite units from over there, eh? Economy is also very good. Yeah, in 85 turns we've just completely turned around the situation in the north. Poor free people, they ain't got nothing on us. Right. I'm building in my main settlements. I still have a little bit of cash left. Could get the mines in Barketta, but maybe... No, let's get the Master's Mason's Hall. Master's Mason's Hall. And then spend the rest of my hard-earned cash on troops wherever possible. Okay, I can actually get a fair... 5 recruitment slots in Fuirost as well. Or maybe, actually, cancel that and get some reinforcements in Minas Haleg. We can get some Barrow-wites. They're quite expensive, at least their upkeep isn't that crazy high. Alright, so now of course I haven't forgotten about Morvadarth. I do want to get the Snow Trolls there as quickly as possible, but we need one more upgrade slot, so trying to just get that settlement upgraded as quickly as possible. I don't think there's anything else I need to do except move my agents around. Yeah, just keep doing that. Spies. I have already moved my spies just to take a look what the hell's going on with the Dwarves. Keep an eye on the Elves as well. Is this already our land then? That's a big plot of land. We really already bought a Mythlond. Oh, that is a bit risky. It's currently their capital as well. If we take Mythlond, they will get a Doomstack. We need to be prepared for an Elven and a Dwarven Doomstack. Just because Dunedain apparently didn't get one, which they still might get one, who knows, doesn't mean that the High Elves won't get one. Okay, I think that's all for this turn, so I'll be seeing you all on turn number 86, unless something crazy happens. The last rider, did I hit him? Seems we're not the only one dishing out Doomstacks. Nobody else flourish. Decline of the Rangers, does that mean the Doomstack will spawn? The blood of Numenor has been bled on the stars, cloaks are torn, armor rent, and perhaps the Dunedain held true wisdom in their detachment. It is a sad day that the blood of Numenor is becoming spent, when cloaks are soaked in blood and their allies begin to question themselves. The effect of this sadness will fester and see the ruin of the Dunedain's remnant... Wait, what? The effect of this sadness will fester and see the ruin of the Dunedain's remnant kingdoms of old. Oh, that was a tough line. Allies must move to save them, whilst their foes must finish them to gain safety against such a deep will. But no sign of a Doomstack anywhere. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh.
I respect you, my enemy.
Well, okay then. That is a little bit frightening. It actually doesn't matter though, because we're gonna take Barketta, and when they run out of settlements, that Doomstack will do... Oh, bloody hell. Hello, dwarves. I'm not quite ready yet to welcome you. I'm not sure how much of a defensible position Fuirost is. Actually, with this army, it's fairly defendable. You know what? Let them come. But yeah, if I take Barketta, then that will turn into a rebel army, which is annoying and is going to cause tons of devastation. And I'll have to take care of them at some point. But I just have so many other priorities at the moment. Anyway, enough blabbering. Let's see. Chieftain Eldarian, that's also their faction leader. Dunedain Blade Masters, Scouts, and Volunteers. They will not be able to hold Barketta, even though I think it will be a castle, which they are very, very tough to take down. But, well, here we go, boys.
There'll be no escaping us now.
Alright. Oh, it's one of those OP settlements. Jesus Christ. At least once we claim it, which will prove to be quite a headache, I imagine. We don't have to worry too much about possibly losing it again. Okay, I don't want my Witch King to be anywhere... my Witch King. I don't want the Witch King to be anywhere close to those damn ballista towers. And I don't want to spread out my dudes with ladders. We have 5 of them, it seems. Spread them out, and then we'll spread out the archers as well, and hopefully we can put some of them on top of the walls as well to shoot down on the defenders. So that guy... you're over there, okay. You over there, and then these 3 I'll put on the other side. Okay, you'll get ramming down. Okay, I think everyone's in position. Let's just pause for a moment there. Alright. I actually do want to correct myself from yesterday, because I erroneously mentioned that armor-piercing units, of which we only have the Witch King today, negated the entire armor stat of a unit, but that is not true. It halves the armor stat of a unit. So if a unit has 20 armor and they're being attacked by an AP unit, that AP unit would only take 10 armor into account. I falsely said that it would completely negate the armor, but that is not the case. Alright, I can already hear the sound of ballista tower just going nuts on us, which, yeah. To be honest, I really should have a ballista or a catapult in this army. That was my bad in terms of campaign map play, that this army is quote-unquote naked. They really should have an a ballista, and they don't because I screwed up. I should not be attacking these kind of settlements at like turn 100 or turn 80 without proper siege equipment. So that is my bad. I'll try not to complain too much about ballista towers, but I do still think they're way too strong, but that's just... yeah. I won't complain about it now. So we got Eldarian over there with his Dunedain bodyguards. We got some sword masters, or blade masters, some scouts, and then 1 unit of volunteers. So it looks like a pretty tiny force, but I'm sure they'll prove to be rather difficult. I do already want to apologize for the background noise. I think my neighbors are doing something very loud. Oh well. 90% of my videos are just me apologizing for background noise and my chair making squeaky sounds. It's become pretty meta at this point. So there is that. Alright, where's that archer unit? Okay, they're being absolutely torn apart by the damn ballista. My god, it's ridiculous. Sorry, no, I wasn't going to complain. Oh, it's so balanced that that guy is killing my entire unit. They're not even firing back. Hello? Could you fire back? Okay, they're spread out. Now we go in for the melee. Battering ram is on its work. I want to send in the pikey boys. I was going to send them in against the scouts, but they've kind of retreated. That's rather unfortunate. Alright, archers, I want you on the walls. Now. Get over there, get over there, get over there. We're just going to ignore those blade masters for now. Anyone who isn't fighting at the moment, you guys. I'm just going to ignore the blade masters and go straight for the town square. I think if we rush the town square, they might just like stop hiding near the walls and try to defend it. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, that somehow triggered this tower. Oh, what's going on over here? Alright, they're being surrounded. Thralls go up against the Dunedain scouts. I really would rather not send in the Witch King, but if you leave me no choice, I'll have to do it. Alright, archers should be having a field day, shooting those blade masters in the rear. I don't know. Let's send in the Witch King, because there's no ballista being fired at this area at the moment. And even just his ability alone would be very useful to have. Come on, Witch King. Yeah, you get in there. You go help us out. We need you. 26% for 46. That's not too bad considering the settlement we're up against. I don't expect to ever lose a settlement against the Dwarves. Or High Elves. Oh, in that charge we have immediately killed Eldarion. Very nice. And that routed the Blade Masters. No big surprise there. Come on, die! Die, you son of a bitch! It seems rather safe. I'm gonna tell those archers to stop firing. Not that they can kill the Witch King. He's way too strong for that. Alright, this is going okay. This is going relatively well. I actually thought we were gonna get more casualties. Surprised this building isn't firing. Sometimes it does. It's hard to predict these siege battles. Yeah, I have no excuse not to have a ballista at this point, so that's my bad. Luckily I wasn't punished too hard for it. I mean, it's not great for the KD, Robbie's not going to be too happy, but considering we just crushed the Northern Dunedain and we've taken a castle with ballista towers, I'm not really complaining. 99 with the Witch King, which is definitely the most, I think. Yeah. Alright, good job, lads. There we go. And that should be the end of the Northern Dunedain faction. It's occupied. Yep, there we go. They went rebel. Remnants of Arthedain, which is what I've been calling them for a couple episodes now. Although it's hard to call this guy a remnant. To be honest, if I was playing in my own time, I would probably just teleport him to the Isle of Spiders just to get rid of him. Because, I don't know, he's kind of like a sore spot. He'll just run around causing tons of devastation, and he's a gimmick, really. I'll leave him for now. If at one point I do have, like, enough time on my hands and enough troops on my hands just to send an army to go crush him, it would be a fun battle. Not going to deny that. It does seem like a fun army to face. But currently I just cannot really spend the manpower on it. Alright, Guldur's pulling back. Good. He wanted to help the Northern Dunedain and he's like, oh, too late. Alright, so we have these dwarves coming in at Fuirost, which is rather annoying.
Yes, my lord.
Let's see if I can sneak out and get some mercenaries. No, I can't. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. We do have a spy here now. If it's just Folly, I think I can crush him with relative ease at that. Doesn't even have that many pike units, so we'll be okay. Garth Helagov is relatively undefended. I do want to send over an army as quickly as possible. Let's actually train a Witch Knight unit just to get him to lead the army, actually. Don't even need a governor. Yeah, go to Minas Tirith. We just want to reinforce our borders here, which now that we can train units at Fuirost, should go pretty smooth. Bree as well. Let's see what the culture is like. 53%, so we can get the barracks there, get more Iron Crown units. Minas Helic, finishing that up. It's looking pretty decent everywhere. We just need to dot the I's and cross the T's, you know. Skills Rest, let's get the Mason's Guild House. Okie dokie, Morvathoth. Let's see what can we get there to upgrade the population growth. At the moment, not a whole lot. I don't think there's anything here that gives extra population growth. I'd like to get the mining network, that would be pretty damn decent. So I think for now I'll spend my money on troops. More of the Mount Graham raiders and stuff. More wargs, we definitely need more wargs, especially against the dwarves. Wargs are going to be so damn useful. Okie dokie, do I have any reserves that are currently not doing anything? Yeah, we got those Barrow-wites I'd like to send towards Fuirost. They're pretty good against dwarves as well, being AP. And scaring the enemy is always welcome. Okay, so it's just a matter of pushing on all borders at the moment, which is not an ideal setup, mind you. Keep an eye on everything, everywhere. I don't want to leave Agandard and Ost Gelon for too long. I think I'll switch him out with General at Minas Helig. It just seems a little bit too risky. Let's see, make sure he doesn't get caught by Mr. Guldur. I'll switch him out so you can lead Ost Gelon. If they take Ost Gelon, I'd feel really sad if Agandar would die because of that. And it's also more fitting for him to be at Minas Helig. Maybe even for Nostradin. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do with my current economy. So yeah, let's see what the dwarves throw towards us. I'm not sure if I should wait out the siege or get the wargs to help us out and get them on a field battle. Well, interesting times ahead regardless. I'll be seeing you all on turn number 80... Wait, 1 second. Diplomat. Haha, I almost forgot. I think there's a settlement... No, there's a settlement over here, I think. Alright, I'll see you back on turn number 87. Oh, look at that. Tol Guldur has been cleansed. Jesus Christ. Probably Lothlorien that took it then. And we are besieged by the Dwarves of Ered Luin at Fuirost, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. I want to put an army right there. In case he attacks Fuirost, we can at least get the Wargs to help us out. I think I can hold Fuirost, to be honest. Because, you know, that army is just a captain stack. It's not exactly an elite army either. We need to keep an eye, though, because we know there are more Dwarven armies out there. The thing is, he's probably going to send in a ton of his armies, and they'll, like, die and not really do too much. And then when they're gone, I don't think he'll have an easy time replacing them. That works in our favour. That definitely works in our favour. Woonvorn, can you please? A watchtower there. And over here, why not? And then put you back in Hobbiton. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I'm pretty hyped. I'm really happy to be fighting the Dwarves now. But we definitely need more troops to come over. So let's check the... what do we got here? Faction announcements. Okay. Nothing too special there. Production, we're almost #1. We're getting there. Okay, let's just check the list here. Hobbiton, we can't do anything. Imladris. You can now get the barracks, and that means we can get our top tier elite units. Nice. That's gonna be really good. Minas Helek finished, I think, the Mason's Guild House. So what do we want there first? I think I definitely want to prioritize units at the moment. I know we can build them up to be strong economy settlements, but I really need more forces. I'm almost inclined to... it's just for the Northguard, it's not really worth it. I think I'd rather have the war camp at the border then. We can start retrading those lads. And get some more pikes and Rudar. I could also get the Hillman barracks for the Huskarls and Lancemen. We'll get those eventually. Let's just train whatever we can, wherever we can. We can get warg units over there, beautiful. And we should have some more troops finished at Khan Doom now. Yes, so let's send them over towards Fuirost. If we can do a good defense at Fuirost, we might be able to just push against the Dwarves a little bit. Or at least let them waste a lot of their forces. We need to pick our battles wisely. Alright, Aladdin is now on full retreat towards Mithlond, which is good to know. How strong is Mithlond anyway? It's not crazy defended. Pretty face elf. Ah, they're getting some Sindar units now. Okay, interesting. Interesting, but I don't think they can get any Noldor units. I'm pretty sure they need a mountainous region for that, which they currently do not have. Except for maybe... Harlond, I think it's called. I might be wrong. That might be a mountainous region. Let's see. Let's also start retrading some lads. Let's do these two. That's my money spend again. God, it just keeps flowing like crazy.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, Runera.
Yes.
You are Wintirian? Yes. You want to be allies? No, you don't want to be allies. Alright, you want trade rights, right? I'll do it again next time and they'll accept it. Annoying runelings. Okay. I was gonna send these Barrow-wights to Fuirost. I do imagine it'll immediately attack mid Fuirost, which will be a lot of fun. Even if we lose it, that's gonna be a fun defense, you'll see. Let's just save the game and then I'll see you all on turn number 88. Okay, and as expected, the Dwarves are attacking us at Fuirost. A battle I've been waiting for a very long time because I've been itching to fight against the Dwarves. And this is going to be a tough fight, don't get me wrong. They have 2 ballistae, we have 2 ballistae with an extra catapult. And they've got, you know, not the best, most high tier units. These guys are AP though. But they're not that great either. They only have a captain, so we might be able to get a rout on some of these units. So I think we can hold it, especially with the warg reinforcements coming in. These are some really good warg units. But let us save, and I'll see you all on the battlefield as we do our first battle against the Dwarves.
Must act and halt this turn of events.
Oh, we will, don't worry about that. So, they're all coming in a straight line. Interesting positioning on the behalf of the Dwarves. So we definitely want to use our catapults to take down the somewhat scary units. Ah, it's going to be a bitch to put my units in like these in formation. He'll definitely try to knock down walls, I think, which is annoying. Oh, come on, can I just put my... That's not the best position for my catapult, mind you. That's too close to the... I hate this game sometimes. Can I just place my unit? I hope they fix something about that in version 5. I think they're fixing some maps. Like, that's still way too close to the gate in my opinion. But at least they won't be able to get ballistaed. Talking about ballistae, will I ever be able to put my ballistae down where I want them? I don't think they're too interested in helping me out. I could try placing them in the town square to do some sniping shots. It might work out, we'll see. I don't really have much choice. Alright, and then we have, of course, our units. Let's get the pikemen in the front. Naturally. We have some halberdiers. Oh, we have a very big unit of halberdiers. Let's actually help them out with the pikemen. So the pikemen have the range, but halberdiers have the power. So anyone that does decide to push through a little bit will get stuck on the halberd wall. And then the infantry and the long swords, or the two-handers, they'll be able to stop them over there. And then we'll have archers close behind. Okay. Thralls who can join over here. Oh, we got a unit for strong defenders. Nice. I didn't even know I had an army over there. That's going to help out. More thralls. Just kind of hold that choke point. Although I imagine they'll try to make more holes in my wall. But that's alright. Can't say I'm too concerned about that. Where are my Iron Crown longbows? They're over there. We do rely quite a bit on the warg reinforcements that are coming over. Why won't it work? There's so much room here. Oh, it's so annoying. Makes my voice go all squeaky as well because of it. Just become a nagging little asshat. Oh, okay, that's the golden spot right there. Alright, any units are currently not in a decent position. Yeah, Mr. General, you should probably stick behind a little bit. Yeah, you guys stay over there. Any other units are currently not doing anything? No, I think everyone else is in good position. Oh boy, this is not gonna be easy. But then again, is it ever? Alright, he's just gonna use his ballista to screw me over, which I'm not sure which unit I should start firing on first. Probably their general, which is this Ered Luin pikeman unit. Bring in the Mount Graham wargs, marauders and raiders. They're going to be very, very useful. Alright, catapult, go nuts. Use fire for the nice cinematic shots. They're just loading up their ballista, aren't they? Yep, they are. That's alright. Actually, maybe I should fire on the ballista and we might accidentally hit the general because he's like right next to it. Because catapults always try to aim center mass. Okay, that was almost good. So if they aim center mass, they miss a little bit. I think they're more likely to hit the general than if I aim for this part here. If only you could tell your catapults and ballistae to fire at a specific target. Instead you have to click a unit. You could always try to go for the general. It would be crazy OP because you just general snipe all day. Okay, what the hell, man? What the hell? Why is a catapult so incapable of doing anything? So annoying. Come on, boys. I wouldn't mind charging into those Libers, actually. That would be pretty damn effective. Come on, hit something. Anything. It's really not that bad of an angle. What the hell's up with their aim? Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, their ballista is bloody... I don't know, man. Someone with really good aim. My catapult just like... Ugh. Alright. Come on over. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way then. Losing a ton of forces because of random ballista bolts. Why are they making a hole over there anyway? It's not nice of you. Means I'll have to move my catapult. Oh! The only shot that hit! The only stupid catapult shot that actually hit something and it killed the general. Oh, bless you, Mr. Catapult, bless you! And that just made him like rage. He's like, okay then. You want to do it like that? We'll do it like that. Alright. Run into the Libers. They might just rout. Who knows? Without their they're still dwarves though, but without that general. Okay, that was a very quiet charge. I think I put a silencer on my wargs by accident. Right, get out of there. Those Libers are really mean sometimes. That was a very ineffective charge. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, with the general death, that was the main purpose of these wargs anyway, so I'll take it. They haven't quite destroyed... I think they just kind of like rage quit for a moment there. Not really doing a whole lot at the moment. If they want to run towards me, that makes my my charge more effective, so I'll happily take that. Toot toot! Why are you standing over there? Ah, doesn't matter. Oh my god, nice shot. Completely missed the target I was going for. But catapults usually do that. They don't really care what you're aiming for. They just shoot whatever. That's working out. Already killed 6%. The ballista's still firing. That's alright. These guys are not being quite as effective as I thought they would be. I thought they would completely steamroll those laborers, but that is not quite the case. That's alright. They're just kind of spinning in place. AI just got an AIA. What the hell are you doing? You going back home? Okay then. I'm not sure what you're aiming for. But that wasn't it, boy. That was not it. Alright, so they've made a hole in the wall. Which is rather unfortunate. Make sure you're not right behind the wall. Are they going to rush for it? They're going to make use of that hole in the wall? Doesn't really seem like it. Nice shot. Somewhat. Let's fire on the Ered Luin pikemen. They're actually a bit of a scary unit. These guys don't have armor. These guys do have armor. Now he's firing at my tower, it seems? I'm not quite sure. He must be starting to run low on ammo. Somewhat. Alright, those laborers, I thought they would rout, man. They're proving to be rather annoying. 9%. This isn't... Oh, they're on guard mode. That might explain it. This isn't quite an OP settlement. This is just a regular town. Imagine if we had like ballista towers and stuff. What the hell, Catapult? Your aim is like awful. Like seriously awful. Skirmish mode's again not doing anything. What the hell's wrong with this game sometimes? These laborers really shouldn't be able to stop us. Come on, guys. You have like, I don't know, 7 charge or something. And you have a ton of mass. They're not using the... Ah, there we go. That's a charge. It's a very quiet charge. It seems they bug out. They don't use their horn like they should during a charge. It's very strange. Come on, hit something, you incapable oafs. I'm just surrounded by stupidity. I need to make it work somehow. It is working though, that's the weird part. What are they doing? What are they doing? What are you aiming at? I told you to fire at this guy, you're aiming like here. I do wonder, are the catapults used by the goblins just like a lot more inaccurate than dwarven catapults or something? Is that just like built in? Is that supposed to happen? Because they are really inaccurate. I need to go for the old musket approach and just have tons and tons and tons firing at them. Then we might be able to hit anything really. But at the moment, we're not hitting jack shit. Alright, I think it's time to push forth at least one of the ballistae. If I can put you over there, that would be good. Oh, you can still fire your cows? Go ahead. Whatever makes you happy. What are they doing? I have no idea. I think they're spazzing out. I think they might become aggressive again once they run out of ammo. I think that's a safe bet. Wargs are running low on ammo though. Oh, they're eliminating that unit though. Oh no, is he firing at me? Because I don't like that.
The enemy are through the walls. Fight on.
Again?
Let's get no further.
How many holes do you want to make, dude? It really won't make too much of a difference for you. I assure you. We're just flinging... Release the prisoners! That's a very juicy sound effect. Careful. Oh, they're getting absolutely destroyed by those crossbows. Alright, please tell me you're in range. I think their ballista stopped firing. Come on, boys. Get in position. Yep, go there. No, they're going passive again. Oh crap. Run away. I have no idea. Is my ballista in range to hit anything at all? Not yet. Move it a little bit closer. Just want to get the shots in, you know. There we go, just fire on whatever. I don't think you can hit anything from this angle, but just try. We'll see how you do. Let's put it on fire modes. Oh, it's actually not bad. We hit the ballista.
The enemy are through the walls.
Another part? Just do something, you dumb dwarves. Anything at this point. Make a move. It really doesn't matter all that much if you break them so close to one another. This makes it a tiny bit more annoying for me to position my men, but I can deal with it. You're still going to be surrounded. Hit something! Please, anything! Just kill! You useless piece of garbage! Oh my god. It's really painful just how useless my siege equipment is turning out to be. I mean, I know we're up against the masters of siege equipment, but still, even then, they're never doing anything. We should just be able to whittle them down with the ballista. It's like a big crossbow. And we hit like one guy. And they're just... How much ammo do they have? It really seems a bit obscene how much ammo they have. I was inclined to send over my other ballista as well. Come on, let's do something. You know how much time I've already spent doing absolutely nothing in this battle? Seriously, how many holes do you need to poke? I'll just retreat to the town square at this rate. You're not doing yourself any favors, man. Oh, you know what I need to do? Warg sandwiches, that's what I need to do. That might just rout some. Oh well, let's try the ballista. Not that it matters at all. I'm not sure why you're firing at the ballista. I sure as hell didn't tell you to do that. Oh, they broke. Nice. That helps. Might make it more likely for others to rout as well. I do think it has an impact on them. To see other units routing, I'm pretty sure it does. Alright, ignore the crossbows. Oh crap, they got a volley off. Their range is surprisingly far, I must say. I need to get used to it again playing against crossbows. I was used to playing against the Dunedain, which you could never outrange. But the crossbows we should be able to outrange. Are they pushing? Nope. I feel like they're really bugging out or something. This is not normal dwarven behavior. Normally they're way more aggressive. Break the charge for now. Need to time it better. That's perfect timing, I think. Oh yes. That unit should just be gone. Oh, it's just gone. Look at that. Alright, that's two units that are completely taken out of the game. They're getting a little bit closer now, which does mean my towers are firing, my archers are firing. We are still holding. I think they're out of ammo. I don't know though. Not so sure actually. No, they're still firing it seems. They should have just taken it out sooner.
The walls have fallen.
It might have worked. Now we're just dealing with this mess. Oh, is he finally sending over an infantry battalion? He's in a very annoying position. That's okay. We'll just squish him. Okay, he's finally attacking me. Leave that catapult behind. Stop fighting on them. Alright, get the wargs in there. Eat those dwarves alive. Careful for the pikes. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. It's not going to be an easy fight, but we should be okay. We've already killed a quarter of their army, so... These guys are broken. Nice. They're routing pretty quickly, actually. No, 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 no. You guys stay inside. The wargs will run them down. That's not your job. Everybody stick to their job. Hillmen, stop poking. Good job, boys. Good job. Surround them. Keep an eye on everything at once. I know it's not easy. But sometimes you gotta do it the hard way. Right on the back lines. Oh, they regrouped already? That seems a little bit quick. They barely routed in the first place. Pull back. See if we can charge those Ered Luin scouts. These guys, do they cause... Yeah, they frighten enemy infantry, so let's send them in. Send them in for the moral support that is necessary to rout them. Damn dwarves. 15% for 36. It's not ideal. Need to rout these guys. Not sure what that ballista is firing at. As long as it's firing at enemies and not our own dudes, I'll be a very happy camper. Squeaky chair, so you know I'm getting ready to fight for realsies. Yeah, screwed him. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit shakeny. So that's great. Let's send over Witch Knights. Witch Knights? These Knights. Okay, we're slightly hitting our own units, which I can't really approve of. They're not even thralls. Alright, bring them over. That was a lousy charge, man. Doesn't help that the charges are so lousy. Puny. Keep it up, keep it up. Some of them are like sometimes wavering, but then they immediately just get their strength again. These guys are on the brink of... Oh no, and then they just get their strength back. Kill them. If we don't get routes, we're not gonna win this one, boys. That's just the way it is. It's starting to shift more and more in our favor, though. Alright, these guys broke. Good, good, good. There is hope. Make sure to run them down, though. Those are gonna keep coming back and be a pain. These mariners are dropping fast. Killing the general early on was really a massive, massive help. Witch Knights are slowly but surely standing on their own. They'll hold out, they'll hold out. Alright, those guys are gone. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Close the gap. That's the thing with like the multiple wall strategy for them. If one side falls and I can just go reinforce the other one, it all crumbles really, really quickly. It's a good strategy if you can overwhelm the enemy, which is me in this case, quickly. But if you can't, and everyone just starts routing and you lose all your fronts at the same time, which happens because domino effect, you're in deep shit. Pardon my French. You are in deep shit. Alright, nice job, boys. We got this. Feeling quite confident. Okay, pikemen, we can surround them. We can fire on them as well. And then we have the Iron Crown Halberdiers, who have barely lost anyone. Look at that. It's impressive. Pikemen as well. Barely taking a scratch. I do think our pikes are actually longer than the Dwarven pikes. So in a pike versus pike, even against Ered Luin, you know, the pike faction, we would actually win. Same with Isengard. As in, Isengard pikes are longer than Ered Luin pikes. Not longer than my pikes. About the same. But I might be wrong on that, though. Alright. Yeah, they're not having a good time at all. Get those guys. Witch Knights sally out. That's the first Dwarven army that we're just absolutely humiliating. Good stuff, good stuff. And just the ballista units that remain, eh? Without ballista. Important nuance. Okay, it doesn't matter how many Westron defenders we lose. They're expendable. Yeah, completely expendable. Ballista crews I can't imagine standing for long. Losing the Wargs is a pain though, but we're crushing an army that is quite a bit bigger than ours. On the front line, you know. We don't really spot any reinforcing armies, and we're sending in more Iron Crown units to replace these guys, so this is a win for us. We'll also heal a couple units as well, so all in all, winning the battle, no matter the casualties, is a win. Alright. They're done? No, they're not done. Witch Knights? Slaughter them. Who else is left? Absolutely nobody. As soon as these guys are done, the battle is done. 95, that is more than enough. And we heal about 9% as well, look at that. So we only lost a third of our army. That's going to be good for the statistics. That's going to be a lot better than the fight for Barketta, damn sure. Longbowman, 6 gadgets, 114. My warg's doing tons of damage, so I'd like to take a look at the unit that I have very high expectations from, and that is the Halberdiers. Oh, actually, they lost 28 and only killed 47. I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought they'd do better. Huh. Alright, anyway, we have defended Fuirost, and we have crushed our first Dwarven army. Alright, that's a lot of prisoners, actually. I'm almost inclined to ransom. Almost. But not entirely. That's what you get, you stupid dwarves, for tearing down my wall in like every angle. Annoying little motherfuckers. Okay, imagine if Fuirost was actually a ballista tower city, and every time the dwarves attacked it would be super easy. That's why at first I wanted to hold it by Dunedain, but we need Fuirost. Rather unfortunate indeed. But that's okay, we won that battle, and that's the most important thing. I think the dwarves can reasonably push forth like 3 or 4 armies at the same time, which we should be able to defend against. On all sides, except for maybe Ost Gelon. That would be an issue. But we are, of course, also... Oh, and right, the Umbarim are on the move as well, so they're going to invade Mythland as well, which should buy us a lot of time. Morholds, I forgot about you. You're still in Amonsul, aren't you? Amondur. There you are. Alright, go to... All these places have a general. Maybe go to Barketta to relieve the Witch King. And that Doomstack just not doing anything. As expected. Alright, to Fuirost you go. To Fuirost you go. You healed quite a bit. Nice, nice, nice. To Fuirost you go. I'll clean up those rebels at some point. To Fuirost you all go. Nice. So... Oh, crap. That's Nar. That's one of the sons of King Thorin. If he goes for Ost Gelon, that would be very, very difficult to hold. Oh, actually, what the hell is Thor? How the hell did he sneak past my defenses?
Yes, my lord.
If he goes for Minas Hellig, I'd be a very happy camper. I can defend Minas Hellig, I think, with relative ease. Although I don't get the most amazing units there, but... I can send over some reinforcements from 4 Nost. I have 4 empty slots. And look at that. I have 4 units that are perfect in a defensive situation. Actually, let's go pikes. So you cannot make it to anywhere except Ost Gelon. I don't know, man. What to do, what to do? Do I just abandon Ost Gelon? I don't want to abandon it. But if this guy goes for Ost Gelon, it falls immediately. There's nothing I can do against that army. He's sending over everyone. I mean, it's not exactly an elite army. It's a pretty shoddy force. But this is exactly what I warned you guys about. These guys have not been at war with anyone, so they just had... Oh, sorry, Gore is affectionately not Thorin. They've had so much time to prepare, so they have a lot of troops. But once they lose them, it'll take them a long time to get them back. Not so much for money reasons, because, you know, they have infinite money, basically. But mostly by reasons of them not being able to train so many units all at once. So I should, you know, look towards gathering up armies, which will take a little bit longer. We're starting to get there. We're starting to reach that point where we can just pump out units for days. Even just shitty units like Thralls and Hillmen, they will hold the line. Send them over. They have that purpose. Now with Imladris as well, start pumping out units there as well. Let's spend actually all our cash this turn on units. More wargs, yes, yes, even the skirmishes. Especially the skirmishes, actually, they'll do wonderful. To Fuirost you go. To Fuirost you go. We need all the men at Fuirost. We have such a large territory. Alright, let's maybe check if there are mercenaries. No. It's a pretty tiny force, and Ost Gelon's not exactly... It does have walls now, which I just kind of forgot about. If these guys attack Ost Gelon, could I reinforce it in one turn with the Witch King? I could not. I could get the Witch King as close as I possibly could. So if they attack Ost Gelon, we could have the reinforcements there ready to go. It's risky. It's very risky. The Witch King would have a very nice time against the Dwarves though. But I have to get some troops in there as well, and the public order will not look kindly upon me if I, you know, pull out this entire army. I could get a mobile strike squad, just wargs. I'd have to place the Witch King in between these two guys, which I think I can only have like a very small spot to do so. Let's see how many units I can pull out of Barketta. It is a risk though with the Witch King. I'm aware of it. I can hold Barketta with minimal units though. Like these units can hold Barketta, I'm pretty sure. Like not hold it against this army, but definitely against like this army. Okay, so I think if I place him here, I should be safe. Yeah, okay. Min-maxing, man. I just don't want to lose Ost Gelon. But I need more reinforcements, like, badly. I start retraining units. Yeah, retrain everything. Fuirost. I do have more forces here. Move into Barketta then. Send them over everywhere. Get a force there. We need to push with whatever we have against all sides. I could also move Hunvorn out. Could go up against Guldur and Glorian. But first I need more troops to reinforce Hobbiton. So I get them in Bree, which I am doing. Bondi's coming over. Do I have any spare units anywhere? Not at the moment. Alright then. I guess that's it for this turn. So I'll be seeing you all as soon as I move my diplomat or talk to Rune again. Let's just start over, because I know you want to trade with me. See, now you accept it. Just AI bullshittery. I could offer you some more map information. Yeah, you're rich, so you can actually give me probably 3k. And I can spend that on units. It's for the cause, Mr. Killick, it's for the cause.
Very well. You are an honor to your people.
What can I get? Another ballista? Can retrain my ballista? Repair my walls? Yes, absolutely. Anything else? Actually, let's get a unit of Hillman. Let's get another spy. We need more spies. And then I think that's all of our money really spent. Might as well retrain that guy, give him some armor. Yep, that's gonna be it for this turn, so I'll see you all on turn number 89. Alright, I actually want the Orc Pit in Hobbiton to get more units. And interesting enough, what I thought would happen, which is he is indeed besieging Ost Gelon. Now let's see, what unit does he have? Tumunzar nobles. Ooh. And this guy, Tumunzar nobles as well? Yeah. Well, the rest of his army isn't really that crazy, so if we manage to kill the jet... Oh, no! God damn it, I pressed end turn by accident. Let me just... I'll just reload the autosave, I'll be back in just a moment. Alright. Professional YouTuber is back after setting up that, sending back that little mistake. So as expected, Nar is attacking Ost Gelon. I'm having some doubts, like... Is it worth it to, like, risk the Witch King? This is a pretty shoddy force, but if we kill this army, we can actually push rather aggressively against them. And whilst this army is pretty tiny, I could actually do some merging so I can have both armies on the field at the same time. Like... how? Like so. Now I can have both armies on the field at the same time. I could also just park the Witch King next to him and wait for him to attack Ost Gelon so I get the benefit of fighting inside the settlement. But I don't think that will really do much for us, seeing as he might also bring back Dunedain, and, you know, the Dwarves are really good in fighting siege battles anyway, so... We do get the slight edge on the battlefield. I see a lot of laborers. I see some pikemen. I see a rather big army, and I have a pretty shoddy force. But I have a Witch King. And I could potentially just do attacks with the Witch King without actually risking his life all that much. If we lose the battle, doesn't mean the Witch King will have to die. We might lose Ost Gelon though, but I already have... I'm close to getting a reinforcement or a reclaim army ready to go. Go to Hobbiton. And then these guys to Barketta. If I lose the battle, I can just retreat to Barketta and do some siege battles there and have a good time. So I think it's worth the risk. I do think I want to risk it. For the brisket. Send over reinforcements, because we're also going to do a attack from Fuirost towards this area here. We want to push on the dwarves relatively hard. Balance of power does not look kindly upon, but it's also not horrible. And of course it doesn't properly take into account cavalry. So this will probably be the last battle of this episode. And my god is an exciting one. I could go for a night attack, but it actually only buffs him. Not that it matters too much. It would look cool, so let's do it. Alright, this will be tough.
Show no mercy.
Here we are. Oh, this looks spooky. Alright, so the Witch King's force is the main force. We're going to use the Orcs. They have no cavalry. Alright, so we can kite them for a very long time. I forgot to check just exactly how many crossbows they have, but I don't think it was all that many. That army was mostly infantry, I do believe. We'll check in a moment. Oh, that's such a wide formation. They just go into the wide line. Alright, do I see any crossbows? If I have no crossbows, that would be bloody wonderful. I don't see any at the moment. I'm just hovering over it as well. Laborers. I don't actually see any crossbows. Good. Oh, okay. Well, that's a relief. Let's go kill ourselves some generals. They are on this side. Alright, Witch King, you're going to do wonderful. Tumunzahar nobles over there. Is that the main general? I would assume so. Might be this guy. It's one of these guys, you know. So I'll send the Witch King to take on this guy, and I'll use my archers to take down the Tumunzahar nobles over here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to zoom out instead. So kill the generals, then use the powers of the Witch King to just rout the rest of the army. That's going to be the main idea. Give it everything you got on those Tumunzahar assholes. Make sure you're not on guard mode, please. Come on, Jabbies, go nuts on them. They're running in hard. As soon as reinforcements arrive, they need to come in quick. This army is pretty much forfeit, which is okay. Actually, maybe I should have placed my units, my infantry. You know what? Let's run them back, just to buy us time. And hunt down those Tumunzahar nobles, whilst we just skirmish these guys. You kinda gotta do dirty tactics against the dwarves. You really need to exploit their weakness, because they're unrivaled in melee. You know what? I could just charge him from this angle and kill him. So just pulling back our infantry, he'll give chase, he'll lose so much time. At the same time, we're just trying to assassinate their generals. You heard me, generals. They will be tanky though. Didn't expect to quite kill them in that first charge. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Please don't lose anyone in the charge. Come on, come on. Alright, if we lose 2 units for it, that's fine. I can live with that. Move back. Okay. Oh crap, you're out of ammo, so you just pull back. You just do whatever you want, really. We got extra wargs inbound. Good, good, good. Alright, he's splitting up his army, sending some forces to try to counter my reinforcements, which is actually fine. These guys behind us are flanking force. Okay. Let's make sure everyone... I need to, like... I might pause a couple times because I need to focus on these 2 sides pretty attentively. Where are the Tumunzahar nobles? They're over there. Maybe I should focus on killing the other Tumunzahar nobles first. Careful with the pikes though, don't stick too close to the pikes, because that's problematic. Alright, he's sticking with the pikes. As expected, pretty much. Alright, just kill whoever you want. We've already killed 2%, without losing any percent that is. Let's try another charge, right on top of that little red dwarf. Please run to me, that makes my charge so much more effective. We're hitting him pretty hard though, which is perfect. It does actually matter how much damage you do to his specific model. And there we go! That's Lofar. Okay, that's not the main general. It's a shame, but it's not a huge issue just yet. Alright, my other guys stopped running, so I need to make sure they're in a decent position. Alright, they're not being chased at the moment, so that's good. So we can actually move them back a little bit. This is becoming very confusing now that I've messed up my unit bar a little bit. Where are the Tumunzahar nobles? They're over there. Okay, they're going in hard against me, which is actually okay. That's alright. Mr. Walks, keep running. You guys, you're not doing anything at the moment, which is actually good. You're stuck against laborers, which is not so good. Come on then, you want some? Come get it. Mr. Witch King. If we win this battle with like minimal casualties, I'm giving myself a beer afterwards. Not even kidding. This is... I'm so tense. I'm shaking my legs, probably making a bit of noise on the not the camera, on the microphone. Because I'm really tensed up. I just need to really min-max my plays. This is classic Izzy, right? Completely outnumbered, overwhelmed by superior foe, but just making the damn best of it. Never surrender. Even difficult fights. Never, ever, ever surrender. How you guys looking? Alright, so they're actually pushing towards me now, which is good. I should have a warg unit somewhere in the area. Yep, you come over here. I should have a warg unit somewhere over there. Yep. I just randomly click and drag and actually find units that I'm looking for. That was not a decent charge, but I did actually tell them to do that. That's a little bit my bad. Pull back, pull back. Alright, fighting on all these flanks now at the same time. Which is a little bit scary. Pause. Sorry for all the pausing. I really do. I'm sorry, but I can't speak properly. But I really cannot mess up. Orcs, come on over. It's time we kill them all. Mr. Witch King. They're sandwiched. Good charge. Alright, Tumunzahar nobles are coming in. A relatively scary unit. Charge those laborers. They should be completely toast. Which knights? Which knights? These knights. You should not be on guard mode. You should push onwards. You... What are you doing? Okay. Charge you in. Thralls, charge them over there. Go over there so we can sandwich this entire army. An army that's much larger than ours, and we're actually sandwiching them because we're outplaying them. I'm going to plot my Terror of the Witch King a bit early. It is a permanent debuff though, so it will add up. Even if we kill the general a bit later than that. That's absolutely fine. Alright, sorry for the pause again. It's really necessary. Over here things are looking good. Okay, we're losing a couple of our lads. That's alright, but we need to get back into a good position. 5% for 21%, boys. These are the numbers you want to see, eh? Now they could have countered me relatively easily if they just had one unit of crossbows. That would have changed this battle dramatically, because I wouldn't be able to be so careless with my Guardians of Khan Doom. One good crossbow volley would just completely annihilate them. But now that I don't have to worry about that, it does make my life quite a bit easier. Okay, let's check on the other side again. They're holding nicely. Alright. Very happy to see the Barrow Whites in action. They are quite wonderful in this kind of engagement. They're running. Tumunzahar nobles. General Nar. Herald of Ered Luin. Nice to meet you. I am the Witch King of Angmar. Herald of Death. Come on then. Yeah, the Firebird Warriors, they're done. They're toast. They ain't got nothing on us. The Barrow Whites are doing absolute numbers. They're going to have a ton of kills. I can already predict that. Alright, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. We're really sandwiching them with a much smaller force. This is some textbook medieval 2 gameplay. We're catching up to the Tumunzahar nobles. A quicker kill on a general would make this even easier. We'd probably already have gotten quite a few routes, which is currently not the case. That's okay, because we are winning by sheer power, by sheer killing them, which is good enough for me. We'll lose more troops that way, but like I said, it's not so much about losing troops or minimizing casualties, etc., etc. It's more about winning. the way we win and the numbers that we win with is not as important. Because we can outproduce the Dwarves. For the Dwarves, they'd have to win and try to minimize their casualties because they can't really retrain them properly, which we can. Charging the Tumunzaha nobles, gets a kill on them. This flank is completely overwhelmed. Good, good, good. We're getting mighty reserves. Alright, Wargs are not having the best today. This flank is relatively weak, but we bought so much time. The pikemen are too slow. They're only now arriving. They'll still be a son of a bitch to take down, but by then Na should be dead. He'll have a gnarly death, and we should be able to rout them instead of having to fight them mano a mano. The cowardice approach. Whatever works, man, whatever works. Fight on the pikes. Witch King, you've barely taken any casualties, you absolute Chad. The ones our nobles are down to their last lads. That's a family member that bites the dust. A son of Gore, I'm pretty sure. So we'll gore him up real good. I'm not sure where his little red cape is flailing about. Seem to be missing him. Alright. Charging there, charging there, charging everywhere. Keep fighting on those damn pikemen. The last unit that really scares me. Those pikemen. Don't want to run into them. Alright, but kill Na, and then the pikemen should take care of themselves. Archers. Sorry for like the flailing about camera work, but it does allow me to not have to pause, which I avoid as much as possible. Because in real life, a commander wouldn't be able to pause all willy-nilly whenever he wanted to either. He'd have to fight it like a real man, you know? Or woman. I don't discriminate, not at all. Alright, how are we looking over here? Damn, these militia are strong. But even they are starting to show some cracks in their resolution. Alright, nice, 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 nice! Yes! Na should go down any moment now. He's already dead, he just doesn't realize it. He died the moment he set foot in our lands. Hello, Pikes. You trying to chase me? I'll just run away a little bit. You'll never catch me. Alright, time to send the Witch King to the other force. To cause some disruption there with the Witch King, because it does have a very wide range, but it's not infinite either. So whilst these guys were affected by it or impacted by it, those other guys weren't. So we want to send him over. Na has died. Beautiful timing. If we can then pop the Terror of the Witch King, they really should just crumble and, you know, that'd be the end of it. I currently have some wargs doing nothing, which could send the thralls to hold the pikemen, in which I can send the wargs to run in there. Don't want to run straight into the pikemen, especially when they're bracing. That's just asking for trouble. Alright, these guys, push onward. Mr. General, I forgot your name, but my god, you're a legend. 18% for 66. That is massive, my boys. Textbook example of how to deal with dwarves. Absolute numbers. Oops, paused by accident. Just want to speed it up a little bit. Okay. They're still trying to just follow me, so the thralls are having a good time killing them. For the Witch King! Alright. Better whites. Absolute shots. Alright. I would be so inclined. There's got remnants of his Tumunzaha nobles over there. To keep the pikemen busy. And then run into them. And then pop the Terror of the Witch King. I almost said Nazgûl, but it's definitely Witch King. It's not just a Nazgûl, it's the most frightening of the 9. Which the dwarves are not happy to see again. Alright, bring in the reinforcements. Stop them. Stop running, mate! I got a treat for you. Yes, good job. Don't worry about the Tumunzaha nobles. Pokey pokey! You sure about that, brother? You sure about that? Victory seems certain, my ass. There we go. Plop that. I had to turn off Cinematic mode to plop the Terror of the Witch King. Okay, we don't want to be stuck in there for too long because we might lose the Witch King, which we don't want to happen. Ah, okay, that was a surprisingly annoying charge. They tanked that a lot better than I expected them to. Pikemen, dude. They are something else. But still, even the Ered Luin pikemen cannot hold against these overwhelming numbers. One by one they'll fall. Just annoying that you can't... I don't know, it's hard to properly charge them with cavalry because they always like turn around at the last moment. They're always like only half in battle. That was a good charge, but I still lose so many lads because they like turn around. I don't know, pikemen are like a falling knife, sharp on all edges, you know? You just can't really hit them effectively, even if you go try for a charge in the rear. Alright, but it's pretty much over. I do have one more Terror of the Witch King coming up relatively soon, which should definitely be the end of these last units. Yes, and I think I'll heal a lot because it's 2 armies, so they stack their healing bonuses. If both generals heal 5%, that would mean that this army heals 5%, the other army heals 5% as well, so that is pretty damn useful. Terror of the Witch King. There we go, 95%, 2 generals down, and we lost, let's see, 24%. We lost a quarter, look at that. Robbie at that one to the kill death ratio, because this was perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better result. Nar is dead, another general is dead, an entire army, a full banner army of Ered Luin. Pre-barracks event, sure, but do you see any post-barracks event units in my army? Because I don't. So we wiped out an entire army with scraps. Whatever I had laying around that was like comfortable sending towards Ost Gelon. And we crushed them. We absolutely demolished them. So that is an amazing result. 535 for the Witch King himself. But even the other ones, they don't really have to like feel bad about themselves. Barrow White's 276. That is amazing. Amazing numbers. Good job, each and every one of you. Except you, Hillman, and you, Angmar Infantry. But everyone else, bang up job. Alright, let us just execute the remnants of that army. Beautiful. That is a son of Gore dead. Beautiful, yes. They'll remember that day. They most certainly will. Alright, let's make sure we can get the Witch King home safely. He could get attacked by Thror. But then I could do a forward draw. He's not going to catch me, I don't think. Unless maybe if we forward draw in the direction of Dunedain, but that really shouldn't be the case. Yeah, we'll be fine. We do need reinforcements here badly. So we need culture for that. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be all for today because I'm pretty well over my time. So, yeah. Hope you guys all enjoyed this episode, and I do hope to catch you all very soon for episode 13, which does sound a bit like an unlucky number, but we'll be sure to make it a lucky number. Alright lads, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.